Detectives have been advised by multiple sources that Miss Margaret Williams is Tapley's grandmother. Also, the database search indicated that Miss Williams owned a 2003 Oldsmobile Bolero, diamond color. A DMV check confirms that that vehicle was also registered in her name. On Thursday, January the 7th, 2016, at approximately 4:40 hours, police conducted a search warrant of the residence 4125 Calhoun Drive. Police informed Mr. Jervarceay Tapley that they needed to speak to him at that time. Tapley agreed to speak with police, and he was later transported to police headquarters for interview purposes. At approximately 22:15 hours, police conducted an interview with Mr. Tapley. During the interview with Tapley, he provided police with his cell phone number, as being the cell phone number which last contacted Mr. Taylor Short, the deceased. Tapley stated that on Sunday, January 3rd, 2016, he was at home all day at 4125 Calhoun Drive with his grandmother, and she was at home with him at the time. Tapley stated that on Monday, January 4th, 2016, he woke up at approximately 06 a.m. to get ready for school, but his grandfather, Mr. Robert Avery, he's also deceased, told him that he had to go to the doctor. Tapley said that his grandmother took Avery to work at Fort Benning. He later learned of the triple homicides from Wood Drive from the WTN app. During the interview with Tapley, police asked him would he consent to providing his DNA, and he refused. Tapley stated that he did not feel it was necessary because he had not been to 3057 Lifford Drive since the summer of 2015 in the month of June. Police also asked Tapley if he would consent to a search of his cell phone, and he informed police that he would. Tapley later signed a consent to search form for his Galaxy Note 3 cell phone, white in color, which was seized as evidence by police during the execution of the search warrant at 4125 Calhoun Drive. Tapley stated to police that his cell phone was doing a T-Mobile update, but police later discovered during the forensic download of the cell phone that information had been deleted from the cell phone. Tapley was later transported back to his residence by police at the time. During the execution of the search warrant, police recovered several articles of clothing, jewelry from Tapley's bedroom at 4125 Calhoun Drive. Police also obtained a sample of blood that was located in the shower area of the residence that was collected as evidence by Sergeant Michael Dank. On Monday, January 11, 2016, at approximately 13:30 hours, police executed a search warrant at 4125 Calhoun Drive to seize the 2003 Oldsmobile Bolero, and also to obtain Tapley's DNA, photographs, fingerprints, etc. Police informed Tapley's father, Mr. Christopher Williams, of the search, and Tapley was transported to the police headquarters. Sergeant Michael Danke located clothing that appeared to be thrown over a fence line in the northeast corner of 4125 Calhoun Drive. The clothing resembled clothing worn by the victim, Taylor Short, during a tribute video that was made by students and staff members at Stroll High School. This particular video was also viewed by police. The clothing in the photograph was recovered by police as evidence. And Your Honor, I have a photo of Mr. Taylor Short in that particular video, and I also have photos showing when police recovered the items as resident of Mr. Taylor. And Your Honor, this photograph, the clothing appeared to be identical to the same clothing that was Taylor.
I'm going to object to those photographs being handed at this time.
Mr. Keller, do you want to do these photographs?
Absolutely.
You see them? Why are you objecting to clothing? I mean, this is
Judge, I have a photograph with Mr. Caleb and Tender. There's no date or any way for him to last year, the year before, whatever the case was. I just don't, without that form of authentication of the city on the photograph, I would object.
For these purposes, they will admit, but just for visual purposes, they will be admitted. That's the activity.
That's right. On Tuesday, January 12th, 2016, at approximately 08:20 hours, police later seized the 2003 Oldsmobile Valero white color at 4125 Calhoun Drive. The vehicle was towed to 510 10th Street, the police department, and to our ID-based process. Police provided Ms. Williams account for the search warrant of that vehicle. On Tuesday, January 12th, at approximately 11:30 hours, Lieutenant Greg Texbury and myself met with Mr. Robert Short at his residence, 3057 Bedford Drive. Short was able to identify assorted clothing was missing from Caleb's bedroom. Police showed Mr. Short a photograph of Caleb that was taken during the tribute video of him wearing articles of clothing, and Mr. Short was able to identify the clothing was missing from Caleb's room at that time. Mr. Short, correction. I also showed Mr. Short photographs of articles of clothing that were recovered from 4125 Calhoun Drive during the execution of the search warrant. I also showed the photographs to Ms. Nancy Roberson and Ms. Shamika Avery, who both informed police that their brother Caleb had clothing as seen in the photographs, which were taken from the clothing recovered from Tapley's room at 4125 Calhoun Drive. During the walkthrough of the residence, Mr. Short also reported that other items were missing from the residence of that time. The residents were later released back to Mr. Short at approximately 13:26 hours, and I collected the crime scene logs from Officer Aaron Wood in 2025 at the time. Based on the evidence and corroboration of Mr. Gibson's statements, I later obtained warrants for the arrest for Mr. Gibson and Mr. Tapley for the charge of murder that was signed by the Honorable Judge Bobby Peters. Gibson was taken to 2605, taken to custody of 2605 Jones Avenue at approximately 1700 hours, and transported to 510 10th Street, driving south for interview purposes. Gibson's attorneys, to my left, later arrived at police headquarters and were present when the police spoke to Gibson. Sergeant Daniel Lyon later met with Gibson and his attorney. Mr. Tapley was taken into custody at 4125 Calhoun Drive at approximately 1740 hours and transported to 510 10th Street, driving south office for interview purposes. At approximately 18:13 hours, I conducted an interview with Mr. Tapley. I advised Mr. Tapley of his rights. I read them out loud to him from the Golden Police Department, advised the rights to him. Mr. Tapley refused to sign the form and refused to speak to that particular time. Gibson and Tapley were charged with 3 counts of murder, burglary, possession of a knife for commission of a crime, and 2 counts of theft by taking motor vehicle. Tapley was later transported to the Stroll County Jail, and Gibson was transported to the Harris County Jail for security purposes. The court school hearing was scheduled for today.
All right. Who wants to be here in question? Remember, this is the plenary hearing. So we're here for.
Thank you, Mom. You said the time that this incident was discovered was around 8:05, around 8:05, 911 call came around
0805 hours on January 4th, 2016.
And earlier when the testimony you gave some time frame, the local time, the estimated time was very short. This is very short at 0920, 0925. 0921.
That's correct.
And now, the burnout time. Is there an estimated time of death? And have we had to determine the cause of death for Mrs. Short? She's suffering from
We're still waiting on the report from the
all right. But she did have evidence.
Yes, sir, and also applied for the car.
And the young man killed the short of how was it? What was it? I'm going to go strong.
Compared to average, straight for my coach strong. Yeah.
And the same question for Sarah Ingram with
That's correct.
were there any weapons that
At this particular time, still on investigation, don't want to disclose that information due to the fact that possible being another arrest. We're not quite the information I was just talking about.
were any weapons that were recovered from the vaccine?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
And were they tested?
We do not want to disclose that information this time, that's ongoing investigation.
Can you tell us where the houses were?
We do not want to disclose that information this time, and it's the fact it's ongoing investigation.
Is there any evidence time on the file for Raheam Gibson to weapons that you all can find?
We do not want to disclose that at this time, but it's the fact it's ongoing investigation.
Well, I think I'll answer that question. I think that's the question I would call. If it goes towards whether or not it's probably cause of charge.
In reference to your client, Mr. Gibson had intimate knowledge of a person who had to be at a particular crime scene or involved in a particular incident.
How did this work? How did this work?
Is there any other evidence other than the information you gave that ties him to the scene?
Yes.
And what is that?
And I want to disclose that information this time. In fact, it's ongoing investigation.
You mentioned that there were several search warrants done. Was the first search warrant done at, was there search warrant performed at 2605?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
And that residence belongs to Ms. Raheam Gibson.
Mr. Raheam Gibson is at the correct. Yes.
And at the Jones Avenue residence, was there any evidence found that ties Mr. Gibson to the charges?
And I want to disclose that information this time. In fact, it's ongoing investigation. Young for the record, don't want to get into particular items or items that were covered this time because there are possible co-defendants and arrests made. Additionally, people that can be involved or believed to be involved.
The reason I asked that question, we've already had testimony about particular items that are co-defendant citizens, and we have extensive testimony about how they help tie into these charges. All I'm asking is that is there any evidence that's similar in regards to Mr. Gibson? I think that's a fair question to ask. It's been answered in regards to the other co-defendant.
Their client's testimony. I'm
speaking to the judge.
He is the one that made statements. You want to be heard, Mr. Smith?
I would, Your Honor. Our concern is that if we start going into details about items that were found, we have problems, and also about items that were taken, specific details about that. Then we have a problem containing the investigation that's going on because the DA is here. We don't want those details public now. I think you can what I would suggest is maybe you can answer the general question, were there any items found, without going into specifics.
And we'll get that's all we want.
We wouldn't object to that.
I just want to go from the residence to a search.
Are there any pending tests for the items?
items of recovery in both cases involving the suspects. It's been collected as evidence and it's going to be sent off to the crime lab, to the crime lab.
The second search warrant that you mentioned, was there a Calhoun Drive residence?
That's correct.
And you already testified about some of the things.
Yes, sir.
Is that also going to be sent off for testing?
Yes, sir.
Some of the pictures that we saw earlier, was that in the, where were those clothes that you found in the living area?
It was found on the northeast corner of 4125 Calhoun Drive. It appears to be formed with a fixed line.
Mention on clear time. Is it true that you all had, well, how did you all get Mr. Raheam Gibson's name?
That's correct.
And she called you online.
Correct.
And she came down and she brought him down.
We went to pick him up. Yes, sir. She was cooperating with him.
And in the initial interview with him, was he very price words?
He was not on the at that time.
He did cooperate with him.
Yes, sir, he did.
He was stating.
Yes, sir, he did.
Is there any relationship from my client to the victim? Be sure.
Not to my knowledge.
Is there any evidence that he knew them at all? That she was there?
Not to my knowledge.
Was there a relationship with the co-defendant?
Yes, that's correct.
And what was that relationship?
Mr. Tapley, he stated that his cousin came from Aldo, we spoke with his family, and they advised that Mr. Tapley is not a relative of the friend.
But is it true that he had prior knowledge that he knows that?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
And Mr. Gibson did not?
That's correct.
There been any surveillance gathered on the way, on the route that Mr. Gibson described that he took to get outside?
Well, could we ask him just without necessarily saying that what it is, could he answer yes or no, and that would be surveillance?
Yes.
And can you tell us it is the way that Mr. Gibson agreed to be questioned before he was
That's correct.
and when he did retain counsel, when you all called him, was he made available to cooperate with him?
Yes, you all fully cooperated with us, actually brought him out to the police department.
Are there any statements that are given by others that implicate Raheam Gibson in all of this?
Yes.
And who are they?
Not that it shows information at this time, which is by its own investigation.
Are there any statements by the staff against Mr. Gibson?
No, sir.
No further questions?
All right, Mr. Thomas.
Thank you. Detective Malone,
Yes, sir.
you said on Wednesday time that Mr. Gibson, a month off, Mr. Gibson made contact with you?
That's correct.
That was by telephone?
She contacted 911 dispatch by telephone.
By telephone.
Yes.
And somehow the message was relayed to you?
Wasn't related to me personally, but it was related to,
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Gibson.
Now, you had a conversation at some point that day with Mr. Gibson?
I did not investigate it.
And from that, where is it? And from that investigation, based on information he provided to you, one of those information was that he walked from Jones Avenue to Mountain Drive.
I don't know what source of information.
I'm just repeating what you said. You said that he told you that they walked. That's what you said.
They provided a route that they typically took. Someone was time and walked for a particular means to get there.
You want to know back at your notes? That's what you said, what you testified to?
I just answered the question.
Based on the information provided to you, you know what time they left?
Not at this time.
You know what time they arrived?
Not at this time. They were there at a particular time.
What about the distance from Jones to the Tapley? Do you know that distance?
Approximately 21, 24 miles. Well, we can research this time we had been able to.
20 miles would be a fair
That's
ballpark.
That's correct.
So, based on the information, they walked 20 miles. Okay. How many search warrants were executed on the cause of the driver arrest?
Approximately 2 search warrants.
Is it Calhoun?
Yeah.
Okay.
And during your interview with Mr. Gibson, did you ascertain if he had a relationship with Mr. Tapley?
I did not use Mr. Gibson.
No. Whoever interviewed him will be able to ascertain or find out whether or not there was an existing friendship relationship or otherwise with Mr. Tapley?
Correct.
Do you know what the nature of that friendship was?
Another nature of friendship with their friends.
Do you know if he's ever been to his house?
It's not at this time.
Well, in your testimony, you testified that y'all took him in a car and y'all drove over and he pointed out a lamp.
He identified the residence next to him as Mr. Tapley. So then I and other investigators drove him out to that particular residence.
That's what I'm asking. So for him to have pointed it out would indicate that he knew where he lived.
That's correct.
So the articles that you brought pictures in, he could have put them there.
That's
Did Miss Gibson, did she tell you how she got the information she got?
She advised that she also opened the door and the information from down. She's still working some sort of, but they were still cooperative and assistant police attorney.
So would it be fair to say most of the verbal information she had are from Gibson and Wanda, the co-defendant, and the words of that fair said?
That's fair.
You testified that you obtained a search warrant for a 2003 Oldsmobile, red Oldsmobile that belongs to Margaret.
That's not really it.
The 2003
It's
Oldsmobile.
an Oldsmobile on Valero.
White.
That's correct.
Was that vehicle new number?
It was taken out to the most responding process later.
Is I know the most questions your answer is still ongoing. You know whether or not the vehicle is still being held and used in process for evidence purposes?
That vehicle was being released.
And Mr. Tapley did not make any statements to you, correct?
That's correct. Mr. Tapley down in the sickness after he was arrested.
Prior to him being arrested, did he make any statements implicating himself?
No, she did not. He just advised that he was him and Mr. Short from the residence, but he claimed to not have been at the residence for over a year. Well, that's something
And again, based on your testimony, the evidence that you have that he was at the residence was based on what the co-defendant told you? So that also clear?
Those evidence is based on also what the co-defendant said and also what the family was identified all the rules of code that was recovered from Mr. Tapley's residence.
When the vehicles were found in the open park, were they dusted with fingerprints?
Yes, sir.
Do you know what the results of that, the fingerprints, were they matched? Just yes or no, not necessarily.
Not at this time.
Were there any fingerprints found at the rental residence?
That's unknown at this time, so I'll go on investigation.
Were there any hair fiber or anything like that? Residence?
No one spoke to that information this time.
And DNA?
No one spoke to that information this time.
Footprints?
No one disclosed that information this time.
We have no further questions.
All right, take that, who had anything?
I have nothing.
All right, will either defendant testify?
Mr. Tapley will not testify.
Based on the evidence presented before the past probable cause in the case of Raheam Gibson, ordered him held for trial without bond on each charge, and the same in the case of Mr. Tapley. Take the record back. Our witnesses excused.
Thank you.